What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're on the hunt for some plain backdrops because I managed to convince my awesome boyfriend to take photos of me. Yay! I've been wanting to do it for a while, so hopefully they'll turn out okay. If they do, I'll show you guys some. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So our first location is at that old primary school, which is kind of random, but it's really close to where we live, so I'm gonna have a look, see what we can find. Well, it's kind of bright, but when there's some clouds, it'll be alright. We'll see. That's a wrap. What's up YouTube? Welcome to my first ever voiceover. So in this one I am going to show you guys my workout, which is going to be like a beginner's guide upper body workout. So I'm using the machines here, just no free weights, just using all of the machines that are provided at our gym. This is sort of more focused on like back and shoulders, this workout. So yeah, getting straight into it. This movement here I'm doing is the assisted pull-up machine. I'm doing a wide grip, which focuses more on your lats and your back. I found this was a really good way to build initial strength. When I first signed up at the gym, I couldn't do a single pull-up at all, like unassisted, and even doing these assisted ones I really struggled. They're really great because you can adjust the weight as to how much weight's going against you, so you can make it harder or easier for yourself. This next grip is a close grip, and this also works your lats and your back, but it also involves your biceps a little bit more, and I find it hits my forearms a bit more as well, so it's a really good like compound movement, really good for building strength. I'm just going to show you guys a side view here. So as you can see, I'm keeping my hips locked. I'm not like bending my knees up towards my chest, keeping the lower body all really still, and purely just using your arms and your back to pull you all the way up and fully extend all the way down. And another thing is to try and make sure that your tempo is staying the same, so pulling up and going down, sort of, you can put a count in your head, so you're sort of counting like up 2, 3, 4, down 2, 3, 4, trying to keep that constant tension on, a nice slow motion and not too jerky. This is going to help you to like really build strength, engage all of your upper body muscles, and hopefully help you to be able to do an unassisted pull-up one day. And so if you're just starting out and don't really know how many to do, I would start with just doing like 3 sets of 10 reps. So your last sort of 2 or 3 reps should be quite hard. If it's too easy, then you've got your weight too, well, on this you've got your weight too heavy, so it's how much weight is going against your body. So just adjust it so that you're struggling on those last sort of couple of reps. And depending on what kind of assisted pull-up machine your gym has, like what grips are available, just mix it up, don't do the same one, so alternate between the 2 different grips. You might need to change your weight depending on which one you find harder and which one you find easier. But yeah, this was like one of my most favourite exercises when I first started out, so highly recommend this one. Alright, so next up we have the cable machine. Cables are like great. You can pretty much do like a full body workout just on cables if you can manage to get them. When the gyms are really busy, it's really hard to get them sometimes. So what I'm basically doing here is like a side sort of lateral raise, pulling upwards, and that is engaging my side delts. A little bit of rears as well. You want to try and lean into it a little bit so that you're hitting more of the side and hitting less of your traps. Again, like I said with the other exercise, try and keep sort of a constant tempo if you can. Really focus on squeezing at the top. And you also want to try and control the motion on the way down. So a nice slow control on the way down, don't just let it drop. Letting the weight down is also working the muscle just as much as it is bringing it up. Basically you're just going to swap arms, alternate arms. With this one I was doing a drop set, so that means I was starting with quite a heavy weight, doing as many as I can on that weight and then dropping it down, still using the same arm, and then doing as many as I can on the lighter weight, and just alternating that. And a really good like rep range if you're just starting out is to just do 10 to 12 reps and 3 sets, so 3 sets on each arm. This exercise will give you like a really good burn, so you'll feel it and you'll know when you can do a few more or you can't. Just listen to your body, and yeah, it gives a really good shoulder burn. And moving on to the next exercise, I wanted to get a little bit of an arm pump going, so I thought that I would do a bit of biceps. This one here is really basic, just a standard bicep curl, but I am using a easy bar, and this is really good because it actually turns like with your hands. It sort of like swivels where it's connected rather than being locked onto it, so I find it's really comfortable to use compared to some of the other bars. This one here I am supersetting, so I'm supersetting it with triceps, so that means there's pretty much no rest in between the two exercises, and going straight from biceps to doing a tricep pull down. And you can see I am fully extending my arms, locking down and getting that tricep sort of flex right at the bottom there and coming up nice and slow. This is probably one of my most favourite supersets to do, and I've been doing it pretty much since the start of my workout journey, and I still incorporate it into my arm days. With this bicep curl, it's good to try and keep your elbows nice and close to your body and not let them come too far back. This keeps the bicep really engaged, keeps the movement isolated. You can see I'm swaying a little bit into it, sort of help out a little bit. You don't have to stand like too still, but I think I had it on quite a decent weight, so that's why I'm sort of taking breaks in between reps. And yeah, going up again to superset with triceps. With this one, again I sort of stuck to 3 sets of each and about 10 reps again. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my most favourite arm movements, and you guys should definitely give it a go. Cables are probably one of my favourite things. They're just so easy to use, and it's so quick and easy to adjust the weight. Don't have to muck around. And moving on to the last exercise that I'm going to put in this video is a rear delt or fly machine. So with this one you can use it when you're working chest, otherwise you can move the handles right in close, and then this is for if you're working your back, your rear delts. This machine I find is really great for like isolation. You can sort of lock your body and hold your chest nice and close to the chair and really get that like squeeze in your back. I'm just adjusting the chair here so that it's at the right height for me. You don't want the handles to be too high or too low. It's sort of, you want to be able to bring your arms out to a comfortable position and it's pretty much in line. With this one, I go nice and slow and controlled if I can, and getting that squeeze as far back as possible. Really engaging your rear delts there. With this one as well, I sometimes change the weight and do drop sets, so I might start heavier and then go on to a lighter weight and do sort of that little burnout, which is really good. and pretty much again doing 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. But things I find to remember with this, you need to keep your chest against the chair, make sure you're staying nice and close. The rest of your body you want to keep nice and still and just purely moving your arms. Another thing to remember is to keep your elbows soft, so don't lock your arms out really stiff and straight. Keep your elbows sort of soft and relaxed, and try and pull back with your shoulder blades, as if there's something in the middle of your back that you're trying to squeeze together at the back, and sort of pushing away with your hands rather than like pulling with your elbows. So really engaging those back muscles. Yeah, that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will answer them. But that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this workout and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.